thoughts on tonight's game, Claude?
Played okay. I mean, we got a lot more. We can play better. 60 minutes, and right now it's we're in a tough position, and the only way to get out of this is by working and staying together.
How are you guys only playing okay? How do you reach another level?
I'm not sure, but I know that a lot of guys care in this locker room, and we're gonna get out of this. We just got to keep communicating, keep working. We know we can be a dangerous team. We just need to dial it up a little bit here.
Do you need to get your focus back on track? Are there too many distractions right now?
I don't think so. It shouldn't be any distraction. We're here to win some hockey games, so that should be our focus.
There are a lot of players in this dressing room like yourself who have been to the playoffs many times. At this point in the season, how do you turn things around and just click up the desperation?
Yeah, exactly. Desperation. Keep doing the right thing. Keep following our identity, and when we do that, we're going to get out of this.
Sometimes identity involves just keeping things simple, taking shots when you see them, and is that missing a little bit, do you think?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we just got to make the play. Sometimes the first play is the right play, so it's, we did a lot of good things, but it's a good league, and to win in this league, you got to play better. Il y a un bon système, il joue bien, mais comme tu as dit, je pense qu'il y a une couple de fois on aurait pu lancer un petit peu plus, mais c'est les détails qu'il faut être meilleur.
How are things compounded, Claude, when it's 3 losses in a row now? How do they get compounded?
I mean, you're going to lose 3 in a row. Every team does, and the only way to get out of it is just by sticking together and keep working as a team, not individually. And we're going to do that, and we're going to get out of this.
You were right behind Zook when you got hit. What did you see on that play? You got the guy right away.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he went head first in the board, so it's happened pretty quick, and obviously didn't like that.
How surprised were you when you saw that play was ruled a minor penalty and not a major?
I mean, they looked at it, so there's nothing for me to say. Thanks.
What did you see from your team here tonight?
Tough game. We work hard. They work hard too, and it's close, but it's not good enough.
There were a lot of passionate words used in this locker room this morning. You're surprised by the effort that the team came forward with tonight?
I mean, we try. We want everything to be good. We want to win, but like I said before, it's another team on the other side. They're trying to do the same thing, and it's hard, but we try.
What's the frustration level right now after losing 4 in a row?
I mean, we gotta stick with it. We can't dip our heads. We know we have a good hockey team in here, and we gotta keep playing hard and play our game, and we will get the results with us.
How do you think you create more high danger chances? How do you do that more? Because you found them in the back of the net tonight. How would you create more offense?
Beat your guy to the net and deliver it.
Meeting after the game felt like it was pretty long out there. Like, how long was it talk with the coach and stuff?
I mean, it's about us in here. Gonna do it. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
would you sum up this game here from your point of view and from the team's point of view?
It's a tight game, but that's how we play. I feel like it's usually going to be a tight game the way we play and how those guys play. So we knew that they're going to get their looks, we're going to get ours, and yeah.
How would you evaluate how you feel you've played throughout these last 4 games this week?
There's been ups and downs for sure, but overall, I don't think it's been that horrible. It's just it's not going my way, our way right now. We don't give up a lot of shots, but when we do, it's usually feel like it's a bit of a scoring chance. So it's been a little bit of a. Well, it's hard to like stay always like really sharp and ready for those, but yeah, not too bad, not great.
Is it harder knowing that you're carrying the load right now?
Well, I like it that way rather than sitting on the bench for sure. But yeah, it's not easy going from not playing much at all to playing all of them. But it's more fun this way.
Is this all part of the learning process that you're going through?
Oh, for sure. It's haven't played too many games yet, so it's always a learning experience to play a game. And
How would you describe the mood in the dressing room right now?
right now, really bad, but like after games. But I think it's been actually like really good. Like we know we're a good team. We know we can win anyone any day, but we just need to play. Like everybody needs to play at their best. We can't just have a day off. Anyone in the room to win the game. So to answer your question, it's been good, but it sucks losing. Like everybody hates it, so it's not fun.
Levy, 23 years old is pretty young to take over the crease at the NHL level. Do you wish you had a bit more time to develop for a chance like this?
Not really. Like I feel like I got a good bunch of games last year and good learning from Ali when he's been playing a lot. So no, I like to play games. I like to be the guy there, and I've always kind of been the guy throughout my years. So I'd rather play than not.
How do you deal with stretches like this when you've got 4 losses with the team and knowing the expectations that were on this group this year?
We just gotta keep going. Like I don't think the season's over by any means. So, like, not to be too hard on ourselves, but at the same time, know that we're losing and find a way to not let it go any further and just start winning now.
Thank you, Levy.
It was a tight game both ways. Not a lot going on. Offensively, we had to fight for space. They had to fight for space. Came up on the short end of the stick. I thought we lacked a little bit of desperation, just a bit.
We see things from a different angle, obviously. Did you lack in shot attempts as well?
Yeah, I thought we lacked it, like, around the net, getting pucks to the net. You know, our checking game is usually pretty solid. It was again tonight. We didn't give up a lot. But, you know, there's another level of desperation that we can play with, and it's not just defensively, it's offensively. It's taking a hit to make a play, beating a check to the net. You know, we had a lot of pucks that we missed in front of the net. We got to bear down in those areas. But you know, I just think there's another level for us. And when you're not winning, and I talked about this morning, like, it's hard. When you're winning, everything comes easy. Everything flows. You feel great. And when you're not, it's hard. And that's when you got to really dig in and play really hard. And I just thought it was sporadic a little bit. And they're a hard team to play against, don't get me wrong. Like, you talk about teams that, you know, a lot of teams mimic how that team plays. They have it down pat. They played a good road game. And, you know, we didn't play terrible. We just didn't quite get it done. And, you know, our power plays got to be better. We got to be better around the net. Not just our net. That's not what I'm talking about, but their net. We got to get inside. We got to get more pucks inside. And, you know, especially when it's hard and you're not winning the games that you want to win.
In your opinion, how do you create more of that desperation or urgency?
Yeah, I mean, that comes from within. You know, that comes from players individually. And, you know, I think that's a big strength of ours when we're playing well. We play with a lot of desperation in our game. And, you know, I can't speak for them. And, you know, you can talk about the schedule all you want, 4 games, 6, whatever. But, you know, sometimes it's 5% more. You know, sometimes it's 10%. Sometimes it's out of, if you play 20 shifts, it's playing desperate for 20 shifts, not 18. And more so when you're in a funk and you're trying to find wins.
You used a lot of different forward combinations tonight.
Sure did.
Was that basically just down to desperation, or are you trying to find something?
Yeah, trying to find something. I thought the last period we started to push a little bit. I thought our desperation level got higher the last 7-8 minutes of the game, but you know, their team sitting on their heels a little bit when they got the lead. We didn't generate a lot in the first 2 periods, and you know, as a coach, you're trying to find some life, add some life, give them a spark. So.
Considering the recent run of results, including that 8-2 loss against Colorado, how frustrating is it to not see enough of that desperation?
Yeah, hey, I'm not like sitting here like it's frustrating, but you know, you got to be honest with your team. Like I really liked our game in Utah. Colorado was a hard game, gets away from us. We fly home. We got to dig in tonight. You got to dig in, and whether that's going shorter shifts or. And I'm not talking a wide margin of desperate. Like it's 5%, a little extra, and then all of a sudden you get a goal inside. You come up with a rebound on an empty net, and you put it away. And you know, I think if we find that, we're gonna be fine.
You trying to maybe enact that as a coach to kind of give that your team that extra 5%.
Yeah, I think it's just talking to them. We talked about it after the game. You know, that's the one thing we do with our team. We don't sugarcoat things, good or bad. And, you know, I thought we weren't quite desperate enough tonight, and that's not the norm with our team. And, but I do believe in them, and I know how well they can play. And I'm confident that we will rebound and find our game. But
Levy handled this game. He had some tough starts this week earlier.
yeah, he was fine tonight. Yeah, I thought Levy was fine.
Is it a tough spot for him to be in at 23 years old?
A little bit, yeah. It's he's a young guy trying to find his way. I think he's the one thing about him is he always seems calm off the ice. I don't know if he's like a duck where his legs are going 100 miles an hour, but he seems in control and he wants the opportunity. And, you know, he's going to give us everything he has all the time, that's for sure.
What gives you the faith that this group could find a way to turn this around?
I just know the way they are. I know their character. I've watched them. I've coached them a year and a half. So I do have a lot of belief in them. Okay.
Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.